Okay, and we live yet again. Salute to my peoples, man. Listen, whatever reason, stream y'all wasn't running the audio on the first couple lives, so I'm back. Hopefully, the audio is back. Hold on, man. Y'all gonna call me can't get right this morning. What's going? Hey, listen, this is the can't get right morning. Listen, I gotta check my audio. Hold on 1 second. Let me go on my other phone and see if the audio is coming through at all. I know the live is active, but I'm not sure if the audio. Okay, audio is coming through. I appreciate everybody. Listen, I was cooking. I cooked for about 14 minutes. Hope I think the beginning of the live, people heard it, but the last bit of the live, I'm not sure if the people at the family heard me, but let me go off camera. I do gotta send out the links and all that good stuff. The link is posted. I'm gonna send out my links and everything to my good people, and then we gonna get to working because that's mandatory for this morning. We gotta talk some boxing. Yeah, that's just what it is. As y'all can see the thumbnail, we about to get it cracking. Make sure y'all smash the like button on my other live if y'all can hear it. And definitely, if you new to the channel, please follow the channel. Support B3 Picks. Also in the Cash App and the Zelle, if you can, willing and able. Definitely is gonna help me be live more. Bring more content, bring more open panels, things of that nature. Let me get these links popping real quick. Um, and listen, salute to the Sports Talk Network. Damn. I'm back, man. Listen, y'all come back, come back, come back. My brother Pride said it was about 10 people waiting. So I definitely want to cook and I want to hear from the people. What's y'all thoughts? And in the comment and in the chat. I had to redo the stream yard, so I just posted that link. Um, Y'all let me know what time it is, man. What y'all think about this fight? Is it war? It's wartime. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. One of the supreme fights to be made. One of the most competitive fights for the end of the year. Shout out to the two young champions for putting it all on the line and definitely making sure that. Hold on, let me put this up right here. uh Putting it all on the line for the people, for the public. They're getting that bag. Shout out to Turkey, shout out to Riyadh Season and Ring for making this fight possible. Man, I was cooking. I was wondering why my audio wasn't coming through. I was definitely cooking. So shout out to everybody. Listen, when y'all come in the building, smash the like button. If you're not following the page, follow the page. If you feel like talking and cooking this morning, make sure you come up, hit the link, talk and cook with me so we can talk about the beautiful sport of boxing. We got the good brother. Um, Brian Norman Jr. defending his 147-pound title against Devin Haney, November 22nd. And man, listen, that's a ways off. That's a good ways off. A good ways off. I, the anticipation is crazy right now. Y'all let me know, is this the most anticipated fight in y'all opinion for the end of the year? Haney versus Norman. As we can see with how the YouTube boxing community, our brothers, everybody, it's kind of been, it's a lot of infighting going on. It's a lot of controversy going on. Who wanted the fight? Did Devin want the fight? Did Bill want the fight? Did Turkey force the fight? Man, y'all gotta let me know in the comments and in the chat. Is Devin who he says he is? Did he really want that Norman Jr. smoke? Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. What's y'all thoughts? And in the comment in the chat. My bad for the last live for whatever reason. Stream y'all wasn't pushing the audio through, and I couldn't pull my brother Marky Dan up on a panel. But y'all definitely come back and show up. I'm gonna let them know that I'm live right now. Uh, Yeah, I'm letting them know that the audio good. We live. We about to kick it. We about to work, man. This about to be another good morning. To kick it. A great morning to give thanks. A great morning to talk boxing, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts on this fight, this upcoming matchup. Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr., wartime, lines divided. It's gonna be the great divide. Who you got? Who you riding with? Or is you staying neutral? Is you going to straddle the fence? Or you gonna pick a side, man? Y'all let me know. My brother Marky Down, he already said he got Haney. So a lot of guys is picking Norman, the power puncher. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, who y'all going with in this matchup, man. Another great fight for the sport. Man, I can't wait, man. Can't wait. Let me see here. I'm about to update my I'm about to update my stuff, man. I gotta put some hashtags. Y'all click the link, man. If y'all want to talk boxing, um, y'all click the link, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm trying to get as many people on this on the live to show love, to support, to kick that shit, to excuse my language, to talk that talk, and see what they think about this fight, man. Who you got? Who you got, man? Y'all let me know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just getting everything right, making sure that everything in the algorithm is right so we can get the right people up in here for this live. We're gonna do a long live if possible. We're gonna talk to the people if possible. Make sure y'all definitely smash the like button, follow the page if you haven't followed the page. We're gonna work. We definitely gonna work this morning. So y'all already know, man. It's a lot of controversy with this fight. A lot of things have been said. Um, I want to know what's y'all thoughts, what's y'all opinions on this fight. Y'all gotta let me know who you rocking with in the comments and in the chat. Y'all gotta let me know. Did Haney get forced into this matchup? What y'all think? Did Haney want this fight? Did he seek out Norman Jr. or did Turkey force this matchup? Y'all gotta let me know in the comments in the chat, and definitely smash the like button when y'all entering the building. This about to be a great cook. Wow, Haney, Norman Jr. This is the most competitive fight right now in boxing, in my opinion. That's lined up for the remainder of the year. Y'all let me know. Salute to my brother Prize Fighter in the building. Appreciate Prize. He let me know, and him and D1, they let me know the audio wasn't coming through. Thank you, bro. If you free smash, free pull up. If not, I'm gonna cook on this for as long as I can. And definitely this is an open panel show, so anybody can hit the link. I want to hear y'all opinions on the YouTube community, the Devin Norman Jr. Do y'all feel like it's gonna be a great divide in this fight? Everybody gotta draw their lines and pick sides. Is or y'all staying neutral? Y'all gotta let me know how y'all carrying it. You know what I'm saying? This is a major fight for the sport. I think it's a great fight for boxing. Two young undefeated fighters putting their O's on the line, the best fighting the best. That's what we want in the sport. That's mandatory in the sport. We gotta have it. We gotta have the best fighting the best. That builds the sport. That galvanizes the fan bases. That brings new viewers and new eyes on the sport. So at any chance we get, it's mandatory we get the young hungry lions stepping up, fighting each other, going toe to toe. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling, what's y'all thoughts. Do y'all Are y'all in highly in anticipation for this fight? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all getting ready for this matchup? Is that the biggest topic conversation? We also gonna talk Boost Ennis today. We also gonna talk Bernie the Boxer today, man. YouTube has been going crazy. Everybody has their opinions. So we gonna see what's what. They calling Boost Ennis a sellout for working with Canelo and getting that money, getting that experience. Man, I gotta know from the people. We had a long live on that yesterday. Make sure y'all definitely tap into that live from yesterday. Let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all smash the like button on it. But we had a 3 hour cook. Shout out to all my brothers that pulled up: D Free, Marky Dan, Dank Father, BVO, Pierdo, a Hot Rod. A lot of guys have put. I believe even my brother Prize Man pulled up yesterday as well. So man, it was a great cook, a great session. So y'all gotta definitely check that live out. We talked about Boots, sparring with Canelo, getting that experience. We also talked about Virgil Ortiz Boots matchup. Is Canelo a sellout for working with Boots? Y'all gotta let me know. You see what I'm saying? Or is that all race bait? Is that all BS? Is that all just people having nothing else better to talk about? Y'all gotta let me know what y'all thinking in the comments and in the chat. We working. Hey, listen, we working. If nobody's available, nobody click the link. This is gonna be a short live. I gotta get out here and get to some money. So hopefully the audio is coming through still. I see my thing moving, so the audio should be coming through. And yeah, we just gonna work on this. We gonna cook on this, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for smashing the like button. Also, thank you for following the page. Make sure you definitely continue to follow, continue to tap in with B3 Pix TV. We're gonna be working. We're gonna be bringing a lot of content to the public. So y'all definitely make sure y'all continue to tap in with your boy. Now, I'm just making sure I'm just checking all my audios and everything like that. Yeah, I had like 3 lives go back. So make sure, okay. My brother Juan Claude building. Appreciate my brother Juan in the building. Salute Juan. How my audio coming through?
You sound good. You sound good now.
Appreciate you,
You
fam.
sounding good.
Thank you, Brody. So we definitely got to cook on this. We definitely got to talk this fight. As you, I'm sure, were you on YouTube or you pretty much heard everything going on with Norman Senior and Bill and Tay Jones and BF? Did you see everything that happened yesterday?
Nah. I didn't get the chance to. I've been kind of busy lately, but I'm hoping to get filled in.
All right, well, I got you, my brother. But listen, and now, and salute to all sides on both sides. It's a lot of controversy. Of course, these are grown men. They gonna talk the way they talk. I'm gonna kick it the way I kick it. And that's just how we gonna work. Now, this is the issue. This is the topic of conversation, and this is everything in a gist. One, did Devin and Bill get forced into this fight by Turkey? Um, Norman Senior believes that Bill and Devin didn't want the matchup. They wanted to fight a Hitchens. They wanted to fight a Teofimo Lopez. Bill wanted to move away from Norman Jr. Prior to them locking it in. A lot of people are believing, or from the Norman side, they believing that Bill and Devin, they didn't want this fight. This was a fight that was forced upon them. What's your thoughts on that, Juan? Do you think Bill and Devin made a mistake accepting this Norman fight, or do you believe that he was forced into it?
um, they, I don't know. Tell you the truth, I really don't know. Um, I don't know. It's a weird thing is because I want to say it's because of the last two matchups for Devin. Obviously coming off the loss to Ryan, then you had the less than splendid performance he had against Ramirez. In which case, I don't really blame him. But the dunking, I don't know about all that. You could say that he would have had favorably had favored something else, but even then, I don't think he was dug smoke with Brian Norman. I just think when we talk about Brian Norman, not a great big name, but it's a name nonetheless. But I think Devin's at that point that he's looking for money matchups. He's not looking for oh, I'm trying to cement my legacy. He's looking for money matchups. So if that's the point that he's making, then I'm cool with it. But besides the point of that, I don't know what else Brian Norman is then talking about.
Nah, I'm with you 100% on that, and I just feel like it's really far fetched. Devin Haney, I believe he's a competitor. He wants to fight any fight. He's willing to take on the tough challenges. It's just that when you talking about Bills, from Bill's perspective, the matchmaking side of it, Norman Jr. is a tough fight. He's sleeping cats. He's a power puncher. He's really much step. He's been stepping on everything his last three fights, and he's been looking devastating with his knockout power. So, I mean, some people they'll lean to believe that Devin and Bill was forced into this fight or they didn't want this fight. My opinion is that they signed a big deal with Turkey, and Turkey wants to. He ain't giving no cookie cutter fights. Not he's not really giving any handout fights like he said. He's not doing tune ups. He's doing best fight the best. He's doing big time fights for the sport. So that's just what we got. That's just what it is. Now, what was your I didn't get to talk to you, Juan, real quick. What was your thoughts on Boots and Canelo sparring?
Um, that's a good move from Canelo. It's tough, but it's a very good move from Canelo. Um, Two kind of different style matchups. I think Crawford's definitely more a little bit more aggressive than Boots, but as far as in like, oh well, he switch hits, he has power in both hands. Very good move from Canelo. Um, and again, people were criticizing Boots because he was helping Canelo, and it's just like at this point, what are we really talking about? What are we really talking about? Everybody helps everybody in this so-called game if the money's right. If the money is right, you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't blame Boots for taking the money and helping Canelo out. Um, Again, this is a smart move. Whatever move Crawford made, because Crawford got Lester Martinez in camp right now with him. So it's not like
Absolutely.
he's not doing the same thing. He's doing all everything the same thing. Lester Martinez, if people don't know, is one of those best 168s coming up right now, and he has a fight with Christian and Billy the same card. So you
Mm,
know,
yep.
people got to realize, what I'm saying, this game is it's the tick for tack thing.
100%. And salute to my brother Dondry them in the building. He said, "Nah, Devin ain't want this fight." Uh, it's definitely looking like a tough matchup for Devin. Just stylistically, I was watching be a tall task. It's definitely gonna be a tall task. Salute to my brother BVO in the building. Shout out to BVO Sports TV. Definitely make sure y'all followed and locked in with BVO Sports TV. What's good, BVO? BVO, he must have fell down the steps. Juan, how my audio coming through? I'm just want to make sure my audio still good.
You got right now.
Okay. Salute to my brother BV on the building. He'll jump in when he can. I just want to stay on topic, man. This is going to be one of the best fights, best matchups. Free said it's possibly the biggest fight based on the competition, the competitive nature. And call for whatever reason, a whole bunch of calls today. But that's what it is. So hopefully the audio is back. But this is going to be, and BVO will more than likely be back when he can jump on and cook with us. I just feel like Dondrick, I just feel like this is definitely going to be um, the most anticipated fight for the end of the year. Bill definitely knows how to sell a fight. Norman Senior is incredible on YouTube. He's making the rounds. I think he's always knowledgeable about boxing. It's always good to hear Norman Senior cook. So these guys are gonna sell this. The brothers in the LDBC, the good brother Tate Jones, all these people are gonna sell this fight. This is gonna be uh if they did a pay-per-view with Benavidez, with Bam, with Devin, with Norman Jr., Abdullah, Turbiev, Dalton Smith, Sabril, this card is worth pay-per-view. Let me ask you that one. What you think? Would you pay pay-per-view for this?
For the for this matchup tonight.
For
This
the Ring
coming.
3. For the on
Um,
November 22nd. Is that a pay-per-view worthy card?
I mean, yeah, I don't see why not.
hmm Yeah.
I think
I
I think it is. I think it is. Any pay-per-view cards already as it is?
Well, Turkey's not doing any more pay-per-views with Ring. So
Mm,
yeah, so he's making all the cards on putting all the cards on the zone. So you just gotta have your the zone subscription.
I mean, case may be. I think he's doing right now. There's no. I mean, there's really no.
Is he leaving some money on the table?
I mean, to tell you the truth, bro, it's hard to really even how you say something like that because
Yeah.
there's so much avenues now to make money, like views,
That's a great point.
uh, views, pressers, um, just
Subscription.
alone. You know what I'm saying? Just alone on I think on the Netflix court he did with the all women's boxing. That was the most I think one of the most successful things they've done in a couple years. So it's hard to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Pay per view is still the standard.
Yeah. That's because the piracy is nasty, man. The piracy, people sending out links. People will send links just for you not to buy the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? For whatever
Hmm.
reason. I don't know if it's the promotional company sabotaging. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like it's just people just randomly sending out links. I'm like, I ain't even asked you for this.
Yeah,
You
yeah. No,
know?
I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's hard already as it is because 60, $70 for
Yeah.
something that could end in 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? At any given night, it's it's hard to see, the argument to why keep pay per view alive and stuff like that. Again, you know what I'm saying? Boxing could take a turn like the UFC did and just, sign with something like Paramount and fucking just get rid of pay per views altogether. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's
I think that's the wave of the future. Because you guys say with Netflix coming into the sport, and I think a lot is like Paramount doing a lot with the NFL. I believe. I just feel like I really want to see where Top Rank ends up. I believe they want to stay on linear television. So
yeah.
hopefully they can get a deal where we can see some fights on possibly CBS or you know what I'm saying, something like that. That would be
I, I
fire.
I would love to see them on back on HBO. Tell you the truth, I would love
Mm.
for HBO to get back in the game of boxing. I think their production team was excellent. So
I
you cut out on me.
now I was going to say and salute to my brother Prize. Appreciate you, family. Um, yeah, definitely. If y'all in the building, make sure you smash the like button. If you're not following, follow the page. Me and my brother Juan Claudio, we just cooking right now. Just want to talk about the beautiful sport of boxing this morning. It's another. Um, so this fight right here, man. I think this fight is going to it's going to be a great divide, man. I can feel it already. It's already started. You haven't been able to make the rounds, but I'm sure my brother Prize probably saw it, and a lot of other good brothers saw it yesterday. Uh, people that have communicated and been friends and worked together for years. This fight right here, when you pit two young African American fighters that have pretty much the same fan base, or somewhat similar to the same fan base, and now they got to match up against each other. Like you're saying, it's hard for people to stay neutral because a lot of times you got a stronger relationship with one guy over the other. So that's going. So that this listen, this fight is going to be one for the year. I think this is the most anticipated fight for the year. I think November 22nd may be too far. I mean, hopefully there's no, God willing, there's no injuries. Hopefully, and everything stays above board and doesn't spill over anywhere else. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
grown men, one thing you know about men is if pride and ego gets involved, things can turn. So
yeah.
that's why we kind of got to make sure everybody stays, in the
Neutral,
right
yeah,
mind space.
yeah, yeah, neutral.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm gonna say this. So I want to say this to you. What's your thoughts? I got about people like calling Boots a sellout and for working with Canelo. I mean, he's getting experience. He's leveling up his IQ. He's possibly even getting paid for to work with Canelo. And but then the people are kind of trying to say he. I don't know. I believe it was Bernie the boxing them, but they trying to say that he was selling now because he's working with Canelo. Man, I thought that was kind of crazy.
Okay,
Um,
so hold on. So he's selling out because he's working with Canelo. So what do you call everybody else that's done it before?
Do we all
Yeah,
everybody selling out?
do I have to fucking ring some names down the line? Do y'all want me to ring some names down the line for y'all? Or do you really want me to just settle down right quick? Because
Nice.
y'all forget that this boxing game is Tetris one. So if you can get some work with a world champion, yes, take that. Take
Absolutely.
that. If I was training a fight, take that. We're doing that. We're doing that right away, matter of fact. So if the case may be that, these fans, this is what it is. These guys be way too invested, be grown 35, 40-year-old men, be way too invested in certain things. Like, get a life, bro. You guys are not worried about you.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. They and I think it's very disingenuous. I think a lot of people are emotional. And they know this is a gargantuan task. It's going to be a tough feat for uh, Crawford to beat Canelo. So I think it's this fight right here is coming up September 13th. I think it's going to be a fantastic fan friendly matchup. The only thing is that now with Canelo bringing in the right sparring, we seen him sparring with Yoneli Hernandez, sparring with Darrell Valsaint, now sparring with the Jerron Boots Ennis in preparation. Uh, he's and we also seen he had a little something on his eye. And salute to my brother Thomas in the building. Appreciate you, Thomas. Canelo had a little knot on his eye or underneath his eye for whatever reason, right above his cheek. So people was pointing to that. Now I don't know. We don't know who caused that. That could have been Yo Nelly, who we know is a power puncher. That could have been Booz Ennis. You know what I'm saying? Right after they got that work in. But as we know that, and salute to Justin James in the building. Appreciate you, bro. As you know that Canelo Alvarez has one of the he's one of the toughest fighters in the sport. The sturdy, probably arguably the sturdiest chin. I would say the sturdiest number one chin. Um, I mean, I just can't see why people are pushing that narrative. You know what I'm saying? Why Bernie will push that narrative. Like Juan said, it's the sport has been predicated upon guys having sparring. You need tough sparring. As you can see, it's a lot of Hispanic fighters that spar black fighters. They work with each other. They kind of got to learn each other's styles. So yeah, so that's just competition. That's just the nature of the sport. That has and that's separate from race. It's a style thing. He brought Boots in based on a style that's a switch hitter that's somewhat similar to Terrence Crawford. That's the only reason Boots was brought in, and it just made sense. Now, I'm so and nobody. I didn't hear anybody say Canelo was a traitor or a sellout when because Boots and Virgil fighting in 2026. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I don't those are games. Those are crab in a barrel games. Those are games that um are being played. I think people should buy into that type of stuff, to be honest with you. Because I mean it's really no I mean it's really it's something to get people to antagonize people, you know what I'm saying? So I love the competition of the sport. I love the fact that Boots was sparring Canelo, and I'm definitely excited for that matchup with Boots and Virgil in 2026. Now, Juan, I got to pivot real quick. We know we on Haney versus Norman, and y'all got to let me know in the comments and in the chat. And make sure y'all smash the like button and definitely follow the page if you haven't followed the page. Y'all got to let me know, did Haney want this Norman fight? Did he want to? Did they want to take on Norman? Or were they forced into the fight by Turkey? Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. Is Haney who he says he is? Now, a quick pivot one. I gotta ask you about this matchup. Virgil Ortiz. We talked about it yesterday. I haven't heard your thoughts on it. Virgil Ortiz versus Lubin. They're fighting at the end of the year. I believe it's in October. What's your thoughts on the Lubin versus or Virgil Ortiz, and who do you see edging that matchup?
I got Virgil, but that's a good matchup for Virgil right now. I think when we talk about Virgil, Virgil gets a lot of slack because of the got a gift a couple fights ago. But this dude's been fighting tough matchups basically almost all his career. I'm not even gonna lie to you on that. Um, it's a weird conversation even to have right now with him because he has, you know, a weird standing like place right now because he's one of the best at the weight class, but he doesn't have a belt. Lubin is um right now. I don't want to say in the crossroads, but in a weird position because he's only 29. So it's weird to be like, oh, he's probably at the end of his career, but he's at a crossroads. And just to say, he's not over, it's not over for him. But again, I don't see him having enough to be a Virgil Ortiz. But if anybody can do it, it could be Lubin. It could be. But I'm not going to sit here and say that it's going to be Lubin. But it's an interesting matchup.
But now, with that being said, you're expecting Virgil to take a loss here soon.
Nah, I'm expecting Virgil to take this dub. That's not going. Hold on.
Yeah, my brother Juan Claudio, he said he got Virgil beating Lubin. I do have Virgil edging Lubin just off the activity, but as we saw in the Boychuk fight, you can, land on Virgil. So it's not Lubin definitely has a good puncher's chance in this fight. I would say it's a 60-40 fight. I saw Lubin effectively work in Ramos's fight. Now, of course, that's a pressure fighter. So visually it's gonna look like Ramos is definitely winning a lot of the rounds. But if you look at the work, the landed punches, then you might have a different ball game. And a lot of times what happens in the sport of boxing is when a fighter is a power puncher or somebody gets a lot of knockouts and they're expected to knock a guy out, when that guy is boxing on the back foot, not getting hurt, not getting wobbled, but also landing pretty much at the same rate as their opponent that's pressuring them, then sometimes judges will look favorably upon a guy that's just staying in there, working, not getting hurt by the power puncher. So that's just the sport that we live in. Guys is going to get credit for their abilities. You know what I'm saying? They understand that Lubin is an outboxer primarily. So he's definitely going to be a great style matchup for Virgil. I think the styles is going to clash extremely well. Y'all gotta let me know in the comments and in the chat who do y'all have winning the Virgil Ortiz versus Lubin fight, and also the Virgil Ortiz versus Jerron Boots in his fight that's supposed to be set up for 2026. Now, we can't get any confirmation on that. Boots Ennis said he has signed his portion of the agreement. So Boots Ennis is definitely locked in and planning on fighting Virgil Ortiz. Now, is Virgil Ortiz going to lock in and fight Boots Ennis? That's what I want to know. I want to know from the people, my people in the chat and in the comments, is anybody ducking in this Virgil Boots situation? Do y'all expect to see the fight in 2026? No, that's when it's expected to be. Now, I didn't get to kick it like I wanted to kick it on my other live, but I was cooking, and obviously nobody can hear me. But I also want to talk about Teofimo Lopez, man, and like where is he, man? Where is he? Where is Teofimo Lopez? Like BVO, you got to come back to the forefront, man. You got to. I don't know if you got to clock out for a break or what, but well, you got to come to the table and speak up for your guy Tio, man. Where is he? Is he fighting Shakur in 2026? I mean, they talking about he's rejecting offers for X amount of dollars, 15 million, some say. So we need to know, the people need to know, when are we going to get Tio back in the ring? That's mandatory, man. What is up? He's the WBO champ, the lineal champ at 140. Shakur Stevenson, 3 division champ, possibly looking to be a 4 division champ. We need this matchup. Do y'all see Tio fighting Shakur? Do y'all expect Tio to fight Richardson Hitchens, or any more fights at 140? Or do y'all see him going up to 147? Y'all gotta let me know in the comments and in the chat. In my personal opinion, I do believe that he's going to take a tough fight. I don't think he's going to fight nobody at 47 unless he can get, like, let's say, a Rolly Romero. If he can get the Rolly fight, I could see him going to 47. If he's smart, that's probably the fight he's working on. That's his buddy, but I believe they sparred in the past. So I don't think a fight with them two is out of the question. So y'all gotta let me know, who do y'all want to see Tio fight next. I mean, it's looking nasty out here. It's looking like a lot of inactivity. It's looking like the end of the year is not going to have the fulfillment we need. Now, they're going to do in Saudi Arabia in December. They'll be doing like Japan versus the world card. Um, with Inoue on it, with Junto Nakatani on it, building up to their matchup in 2026. Do y'all want to see Teofimo Lopez maybe versus Andy Hiroka on that card? Like, or, he's a Japanese fighter. Man, we got to get these guys matched up. We definitely got to get them matched up. We need to see the top competitors in the sport stay active and remain on top, man. So, that's just what it is. That's pretty much all I had to kind of comment on today. Listen, I had to come back to the crib and finish this one out. For whatever reason, the audio wasn't coming through right. But what I really want to do is, I really want to be out on lives on the road, and kicking it and cooking with my brother, so that way we can get definitely grow the channel, because a lot of people want to hear from us as a collective. So I'm gonna definitely be doing more lives during the day. But it's Monday. We had a long weekend. We had a lot of lives, a lot of discussions. So if you weren't available this weekend, and hop on a link and jump on a live with us, man, make sure you do so in the future. And also, if you can, definitely go back and check out our lives, especially the one where we cooked on Sunday with the Boost Ennis versus Canelo. We had a good brother BVO on, Dank Father Pierdo. We also have D Free in the building, Marky Dan, Hot Rod. So all the usual guys that pull up and always give their commentary and opinions on the sport of boxing. So that's what we looking for, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody that came in, show love, and tap the like button. Shout out to my brother Juan Claudio for coming in the building. On my other live, Marky Dan was trying to come in the building, but he couldn't hit the link. So it's all gravy. But we back to working. It's another week, another day to give thanks, another great week in the sport of boxing. Haney versus Norman Jr., the most competitive fight lined up for the end of the year. Y'all let me know what's y'all thoughts about this matchup, and definitely make sure you smash my like button, and also follow the page, and come back and see me when you can. Salute, God bless, and let's go green.